Hey YouTube, so I thought I would do a quick video on how much my small 2,640 some odd subscriber channel has made in its first year of monetization. Now I know there's a lot of interest on YouTube about this subject. You know, they're especially for channels who are just about to become monetized or who have just become monetized and going through that process. And it is a process to get your channel monetized. And so I thought, you know, I've seen different spectrums of people with 10,000 subscriber channels up to 1 million subscriber channels and how much money they make. And it really varies, and it depends on what you do, how you strategize, and ultimately on how many views your videos actually get. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into the YouTube Studio app here on my mobile iPad. I'm going to open up the app here, and you'll see I have 2,648 subscribers, and underneath that is a metric that says analytics, and you'll see that it says your estimated revenue is $81.73, and that was for the last 28 days. And to be honest, that's a little on the high side. I typically don't have I typically hover around $40 to $50 per 28 days, but I'm going to open up that metric. Okay, now you'll see at the top it says revenue. I'm going to touch on that. Okay, and so there it says your estimated revenue last 28 days, estimated monetized playbacks, and so on and so forth. And so one thing I want to draw your attention to is that second metric, estimated monetized playbacks. I'm going to touch that. Now my channel has over 500,000 views on it channel wide, but I'm going to touch that last 28 days, and I'm going to go to lifetime, and you'll see the estimated monetized playbacks were 199,065 for the lifetime of my channel, far less than the number of views that I've received. So that could be due to a number of things, whether it be people have ad blockers, or maybe the video that I have most watched isn't monetized, or something to that effect. So I'm going to exit out of that. And to get to the heart of the matter, well, I want to show you this too, the third metric, transactions. Now, I never hardly go live, and I rarely do like a premiere where a super chat can be earned or something like that. That's just not my thing. I would rather just make a video, and so that's where your transactions would show if somebody you know, did a super chat during a premiere or a live stream or something like that. But I'll show you the lifetime of my channel. Let's see, transactions. So I've had 4. I've had 4 super chats from some close friends of mine. Scotty G Productions, Jennifer Morales, Felines Films, she's given me a super chat. Jason Wade, he has a channel, he gave me a super chat, and I can't remember who, and it might have been one of them gave me a super chat twice. I just honestly I can't remember. So if you're that person that gave me a super chat, I apologize, I just don't remember. But I only had 4 of them, and I named off 3 of them that gave them to me, and I do thank you. But like I said, I don't go live, and I don't do premieres that often, so you know, that's where you would earn your super chats at. and to say this, out of the total earnings of my channel for the past year, my super chats did not exceed $20. So just whenever you see this final number of my estimated revenue for the last year of my channel, and I'll show you the total revenue of my channel, because like I said, it's barely been over a year, so I'll show you everything. Just subtract $20 from that and you'll see what the total revenue was. Now there's a metric here at the bottom, top countries by CPM, and that's cost per mil, and that's a Latin term for 1,000. All right, and that's what the advertisers pay. I think, you know, I'm not real certain on that, but what I've gathered from it, that's something about the advertisers' cost per 1,000 views on your videos, and then you get a percentage of that. And I think YouTube takes 40% right off the top. I think. I could be wrong on that, but I'll go ahead and click on that again. And that's neither here nor there. It just plays into the fact that you're not going to make much money off off monetization, off ad revenue. Let me say that, off ad revenue. And that's the money that I've earned from my channel in the past year is almost exclusively ad revenue, except for that $20 in super chats that I received. So I'm going to go to the lifetime of my channel. top countries, cost per mil, Australia is number one. So I guess they pay the highest price to place advertisement on my videos at $6.79 ad impressions per 1,000 views. Now, I could be completely wrong on some of the details of that description, but that's what that stands for, cost per mil, cost per 1,000, and that has to do with how much the advertisers pay to have ads placed on your videos. All right. So again, my revenue is from ad revenue, and I'm going to click on this other metric, top earning videos, and I'm just going to do lifetime on that. So I have a video, my most viewed video on my channel has 308,000 views, and that's really what got my channel into a position to be monetized to begin with. And I've made $137.55 grand total off that video. But I share ad revenue on that video. I would have made more. However, when I made the video, I wasn't monetized. I wasn't concerned about those type of things, but this is important for you to know if you're geared in that direction. I had a movie clip in there, a very small 3-second clip, and it did not make up the bulk of the video, but because of that clip that I added to that video, I have to share ad revenue. Now, my second most viewed video has to do with an iRig and the Amplitude app, and is it Amplitude? I can't remember. It's an app that you use for your iRig. And I have an intro that I thought was royalty free, and that video has over 20,000 views on almost 30,000 views, and I don't make a cent off that video. It all goes to that person who did a little keyboard thing in the intro and the outro of that video. It has nothing to do with the video, but I don't make any money off that video. So keep that in mind. I had purchased an editor, and it was actually on my iPad, an editor for my iPad, and that music was included in the subscription for that intro. I put it on there, and lo and behold, they did a copyright claim, and I make zero ad revenue off that video. So keep that in mind. All right, so I'm going to go back here let's get back to the crux of this video. So my estimated revenue, last 28 days, it says I've made $81.73 in ad revenue. Now I'm going to touch here to the last 365 days, and you'll see I've made $656.95 in ad revenue for the last year, 365 days. Now let's go ahead and go to lifetime, because it's been barely over a year that my channel is monetized. So you'll see $667.98. So about $11-12 difference there. But that's all ad revenue, and you can see that spike at the end there. My ad revenue has actually gone up in the last month or so. I'm not really sure why, but it has. It's gone up, and I'm grateful for it. But I'll say this. Although that's not a lot of money, or somebody might think it is, but to me that's not a lot of money, but that really doesn't matter to me. That's not why I do YouTube. As a matter of fact, let me back up a little bit. The video that took my channel to a position to be monetized was that most viewed video I have. When I made that video, I might have had 600 subscribers, maybe. And I was making it basically for the little community that I was involved with. You know, I had no idea that it was going to take my channel to another level. And so when I made that video, I wasn't thinking about that. And to be honest, even though I have passed that point and become monetized, my channel has grown because of that video and some other videos that I've had since then that have done really well. I don't make videos for that. It's not about the money for me. I do it because I love making videos. I actually do. And I play music. My channel is primarily a music channel. And I just like creating and sharing. And, you know, that's what it is. I'm going to do it regardless if I didn't make anything, or if I made millions. You know, it wouldn't matter. I'm going to do it. Wish I was making millions, though. It wouldn't hurt. Quit my day job. But as you can see, I can't quit my day job yet. So it's all ad revenue. That's what my channel makes. Depending on how you might tag your videos, or how you might do card placement within the video, or in-screen annotations to where it links people to other videos. I don't really worry about that stuff too much, but you can strategize. and even use like Google ads and things like that to promote certain videos. All that stuff works. I don't do it for that. I just do it because I like making videos. I like music. I like music equipment. I do reviews on it, and I perform music and I share that stuff. It's what I like to do. The money is an added bonus. Now, as far as payment, Google does a direct deposit. So when you become monetized, if you choose to monetize your channel, you have to give them banking information, and they do a direct deposit. Every month, once you meet a threshold, your channel has to earn at least $100 that month before they'll do a deposit. And they take your, they do a final tally for the month around the 11th or 12th of the month. My cat just bumped the camera. and then you'll get paid somewhere around the 21st, 22nd of the month. So my channel, because I haven't made very much, obviously, I get a check probably every other month. And yeah, that's been pretty consistent. And that check will be anywhere from $120 to $150 thereabouts. This month I'll be getting a check, and it'll probably, depending on how well this video does, and a couple of more videos I'm going to do before the time actually goes in for the earnings for the month go in. Depending on how well they do, I'm probably going to earn, I don't know, $150 to $170 this month off YouTube, off ad revenue. And I use that money, I buy more gear, buy strings, that what have you. And so that's what it is, guys. So if you have high hopes of getting rich, forget it. Now, obviously, the bigger your channel is, the more views you get, the more money you make. And there's people that can make a living off YouTube and do very, very well. You can sell merch. You can do the super chats, go live and all that. That's just not my thing. I do what I do because I like doing it. If I make money, hey, that's just a win-win. But it's a win to me just being able to share my heart, my passions for music and the other things that I do. Anyways, I hope you found that useful, informative. I hope it wasn't discouraging, because again, if you're in it for that, you're in it for the wrong reasons. Probably the most successful people on YouTube do it simply because they love doing it. That's what it's about. And if you don't like doing it, you're not having fun doing it, it's probably not worth doing. But I like doing it. I work a full-time job, do this in my part-time, and I have a blast. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a great week. And if you're on the verge of getting monetized, do it. It's worth it. It's about getting compensated for what you were going to do anyways. Getting compensated for your art, whatever form that might be. Anyways, guys, I've rambled on enough. Appreciate you watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment. I'd love to hear what your opinions are, what your experiences are. And until the next time, guys, peace!